Good morning, it's travel day. I'm Alec with Sharing the Journey and Cindy's inside. So I'm gonna take you around the motorhome real quick and let me switch. So you can see the driver's side slide in. I've still got to unplug the electrical and put it up. Do a walk around. Cindy's got to lock all these bay doors after we put the see those wood chalks underneath there. After we put those on there, everything seems good. That's secure. Everything on this side is good. Take you inside real quick. There's Mr. Chance. Their bed gets moved. They ride right between us. There's Midnight. Hey, Midnight. So I thought I had a full tank of gas, but as you can see, I've got 3/4 of a tank. That light on means my jacks are still down. Let's go ahead and push auto store. 432 miles till empty. We're going about 250. So this is what it looks like on the inside. See, Cindy's able to walk all the way through. Let me turn the lights on. Oh, there. Okay. So, as you can see, there's plenty of room to walk through here. We travel with the ottoman right here. We can get to the refrigerator. We can get with everything in here. The Berkey will ride right there. Dishes and stuff from this morning. Walk through here. Cat came out.
I guess.
Oh, there's Kitty Cat picking her head up right there. So we have to travel with a few things on the bed. When we stop at night, we'll move those to the front seats. It's just jackets. When we get to our destination, we'll put those underneath the bed. We are still headed for some cold weather. You can get to the bathroom, no problem. Love this floor plan. This is the Tiffin 32 SA. Puma keeps sticking her head up. She hates travel days. It's all under control. So let me go outside and get her unplugged and we'll get on the road. All right, Cindy's headed outside. She is moving the Jeep while I raise the shades on the motorhome. She's gonna move it over to park right over there. There's Miss Cindy. And we're gonna pull out of our spot. All right, you need to go that way a little bit and come forward about 2 feet. All right, it's time to hook the Jeep up. Cindy's putting it in position here. All right, the only thing I've done so far is put the brackets on the front of the Jeep. You just pull that ring right there, stick it in a hole and twist. Okay, so the first thing I did was I leveled out these arms for the Falcon 2, inserted them into the part that I put the Jeep on, that I put on the Jeep, and then ran these pins through it, and then put a safety pin so you can't lose it going down the road. Next thing we have is all the wires. Okay, now it's reset its sensitivity to 2. We're ready to go. We're ready to hit the road. Jeep's all hooked up. The Tiffin's ready to roll down the road. When you leave, there's always one thing that doesn't always work on a motorhome, As you can see, the stairs did not go all the way up. This has happened several times. When we stop for gas, I'll throw more lube on them. The action going back and forth, they've been in the out position for, 4 to 5 months. So they will end up going up, I believe. All right, we're free rolling now. So Cindy's up here on the corner. There's a big rock, so she's going to try to spot me to make sure I can make it around this corner up here. It's kind of narrow for a motorhome. Well, let's see how we do. I'm gonna drive up into the woods a little bit. Looking in my rear view mirror, she looks close. I think we got it, by George. So we are climbing Targhee Pass, getting ready to go into Idaho, our first state change from Montana to Idaho, and we are going straight uphill. This V10 is floored all the way to the ground, and we're going 35 miles an hour. We are getting ready to hit 7,000 feet, but I was going to try to video the state line. (7,005 feet). 7,020. This is pretty much Continental Divide area right here. I think we finally reached the top. You can see the sign right over there, the Welcome to Idaho sign. It is completely covered in stickers. So that kind of sucks. But we are in Idaho now. Sorry there was no sign. It was covered in stickers. What does this sign up here say? It says Idaho Medal of Honor Highway. So we stopped to get propane and was not able to get any. The propane machine was broken. So when we stopped for gas at a Fly-In J or something, we got 60%. We could probably go all the way to Texas if we needed to. I just like to fill up and be full. So I'll tell you all, I was too embarrassed to tell you this story before we left. So I'll go ahead and tell it to you now. I've been up since 5:30 in the morning. My anxiety levels go through the roof. I'm always worried that the slides won't come in. We had a 2017 Coachman Murata 32 SS that had the super slide on it. Every time we went out, we got stuck because the slide would not come in. And so now, boy, we're going straight down now. So now I have this huge phobia of the slide not coming in. And the slide up front's hydraulic, and the slide in the back is a Swintech. The old slide was a Swintech on the other camper. And one time in this camper, we had the front slide not want to act right. We got it in. It ended up not being a problem. But I feel like an abused spouse with campers because of the trouble we had with that Coachman. So starting at 5:30, I get up. I've got the dry heaves. I get up. I walk the dogs. I sound like some sick feral cat in the woods walking the dogs. every time Chance would give a little pull on the leash, I would just start dry heaving. It's just the way my body reacts to stress. When we got married, I dry heaved for a week before the wedding. Crazy, I know. So we're safely on the road. We'll check in a few times and let you know how we're doing. We are going today, I think our destination is Layton, Idaho. No, Layton, Utah. We are going to boondock at a Cracker Barrel. I've already called them. They said it was fine. Oh, Cindy, write down our beginning mileage. I forgot to tell you, but it was 24,505. That way I can give you a mileage update. I think Ogden is about a 260 mile ride. We like to go 225 to 300, so that's right in the sweet spot. So I'll come back when we have something else to share. Well, we're taking 20 down to 15. We're going to meet some work campers we worked with down in Ogden or Layton for dinner and sleep there.
This is how the dogs travel on travel days. Midnight's part Chihuahua, so she used to freak out. Now you can see they just lie down in their comfortable bed and they're happy as clams.
Here comes somebody on the shoulder up here. Always hate to see people having problems. Dodge truck is broke down and like it's going anywhere. Pulling that big old Solitude. Give you a little update. We are on Highway 15 now, and I'll tell you, Idaho has been flat and boring.
There's a nice mountain range out the left there.
Yeah, there's a little mountain range out the left, but it's short. It's not tall like they are in Montana. Well, you just saw the 80 mile an hour speed limit zone or sign here on Interstate or Highway 15 in Idaho. I don't care how hard I push this Tiffin, the V10 ain't going 80 miles an hour pulling a Jeep. We're going to stick at 62. They can go around. Looks like there are some mountains here in Idaho. That's pretty. It's a little hazy out today. Not sure why, but finally something to look at besides potato fields and small towns. One of my favorite parts about having a motorhome over a truck in a trailer is, you know, it's 2:30 in the afternoon. We weren't hungry earlier, so we didn't stop, but Cindy just walked back to the kitchen and made me half of a, what is this, a turkey sandwich?
Ham and turkey.
Ham and turkey sandwich. I got a bag of Doritos, non-sponsored. Doritos, if you want to sponsor me, please contact me. My email is in my information below. I didn't know Idaho had a bunch of mountains, but we're finally out of the flat plains and driving through some really pretty mountain ranges. I would say, you know, back home in South Carolina, here's another one of those daggum 80 mile an hour speed limit signs. I can't believe it. But back home we'd call this the foothills in South Carolina, so this could just be foothills and not mountains, but I figured you'd enjoy seeing it. It's pretty. Let the camera run for a couple more seconds. I think it's kind of cool the way the houses and farms are kind of right here in the plains and valleys around it, but it's it's really pretty. All right, gas stop number 1, Highway 15, exit 47. We'll see how these RV lanes look at the Flying J. Well, I tell you, last 15 minutes, the wind has really picked up coming through here. Cindy looked it up on the internet. What'd you say it was? 16 miles an hour. Luckily, I got a safety steer. We had safety steer put in Georgia about a year and a half ago. Mississippi, the other Georgia. About a year and a half ago, when we were coming out of Florida going to back to Minnesota. So I guess it's been a year ago. So we've had it on here for about a year. Looks like the Flying J is over here on the right. Let's see where it says the RV lanes are.
In half a mile, turn right on Center Street.
Auto RV entrance. I wonder if it's this outside lane over here is what they're considering the RV lane.
Oh wow, they've got RV parking too.
Oh wow. Very cool.
Yeah, that's them on the far end, right?
Turn left. Then turn left on US 30.
Although they have double pumps here, so that would be easy to fill up for gas.
Yeah, a lot of room at this gas station. All right, I'm gonna pull up right here and let Cindy out. She'll tell me when to stop.
Turn left. Then turn left on US 30.
Excuse the GPS telling me how to go. It does not want me stopping. It wants me continuing down the road. The GPS wants some Cracker Barrel. Now our gas tank cap is in the very rear. It's actually on the back panel of the camper. The wind is really something out here, isn't it? Mama walking the dogs. So we're at the Flying J here in Idaho. With my discount, it looks like it's $4.09 a gallon. We'll see how much she ends up taking. And here's where the fill is on the motorhome. You can see it's on the back, so we have to pull all the way past the pumps. And let's see how much she puts it in. I'm guessing we're at a half a tank, $135. Let's see. So this station only allows you to do $100 at a time. I didn't fill it up. Let me stick my credit card back in. All right, so whenever we fill up, we always put stay bill in. The Flying J will not let me run my card again, I guess for fraud. So we're gonna go with the 24 gallons. So I'll go ahead and put 5 ounces of this in. It's 1 ounce per 5 gallons. All right.
What's that called?
Stay Bill 360 protection.
How much gas are it giving?
So it'll put us up at 3/4 of a tank, a little over 3/4 of a tank. They said that I could not reset it, and it was a fraud protection thing, and so we're just gonna have to continue on. We'll stop again, I guess, outside of wherever we at the Cracker Barrel, or either a gas station in the morning, a little further past there. I think we got about 60 more miles to go to the Cracker Barrel. So we're out of here. All right, I'm looking at the GPS and we are coming up on Utah. Oh, there's the sign right there. Let's see. This is our third state on day one. Welcome to Utah. So we did a little bit of Montana on our way out of Yellowstone. I'll be honest, West Yellowstone to the Idaho borders, less than 5 miles, 6 miles probably. And then we cut through Idaho and now we're in Utah. It is 4:20 in the afternoon, and I like to get off the road before dark. I think we are, I don't know, maybe another hour from the Cracker Barrel. So we'll get off right at dusk, I think. But welcome to Utah, everybody.
I guess, yeah.
All right, we're gonna try to fuel up. We're about 15 miles from the Cracker Barrel here in Utah. There's another Flying J here with RV lanes. It's got good reviews. We've got between half and 3/4
In 900
of a
feet.
tank.
Continue straight.
So we're gonna excuse the dueling GPSs I used to.
Use the middle lane to continue to I-15 south, I-84 east towards Salt Lake City.
Another gas station, see if we can get her topped off so we can make a good run for it tomorrow. Now Cindy's going to check. She didn't realize we're going to be pretty close to Arches, so we may stop in Arches for 2 or 3 days, depending on if we can find a campsite and it doesn't get us too far off the beaten trail. So we'll let you know.
Turn left on I-15.
GPS is always yelling at me.
In 1/4 of a mile. Turn right on South 1100 West.
Alright, here's the Flying J. Let's see if we can figure out where the RV lanes are. Well, they've got pretty big spaces anyway. Let's take this left here.
Turn right on South 1100 West. Turn right.
Let's see.
Turn right on West 21st Street. Turn right on West 21st Street.
First right.
Turn right on West 21st Street. Turn right on West 21st Street. Turn right on West
Oh my
21st
gosh,
Street.
GPS.
Turn left.
Does anybody else get angry
In
with the
400
GPS?
feet. Turn left on West 2050 South. Then turn right.
All right, let me let Cindy out. Hopefully the window washing stuff here is better. The last place they were so worn out and the water was so dirty, it just made more mud than it made anything else. I'm not sure the windows were improved any. All right, we're at another Flying J. This one is $3.84.9, so we're saving about 20 cents a gallon. I'll let you know what it is when we get through. So it did it again. It cut us off at $100, but at least this time we were able to get almost 26 gallons. All right, we've made it to the Cracker Barrel.
Turn right.
I think we're gonna have to go around. Looks like RV parking is faced this way.
Yeah, go around there and see first?
Okay. I guess we can just pull straight in.
You've arrived. Destination is on your right.
All right, I'm gonna let you out so you can pull me through enough to where the Jeep.
So you're in the lines?
I'm in the lines. I should be if I'm not. Direct me over one way or the other.
Keep it between the lines.
Yep. All right, so I'm gonna get parked. We're gonna go inside and get some food because all I had was that half a sandwich, and then we'll come out and do the numbers and a conclusion. I'm coming. And a conclusion, and then we'll wrap it up. We'll see you after dinner. All right. Travel day number 1 is complete. Here are the numbers. 293 miles on day 1. Spent $200 in gas. We never got it all the way full. I don't know why Flying J's out here. We usually go to Love's if we can. Just weren't anywhere we were right here that looked like they would be easy to get into. So $200 worth of gas. Don't know what our mileage is. We normally average between 6.4 and 6.8 miles to the gallon for all those that y'all want to know. We're here at the Cracker Barrel in Layton, Utah. So we're going to get up early in the morning and we're going to try to make reservations in Moab. I had no idea we were going to be this close to Arches. And then we'll probably take 3 days and go visit Arches. I mean, while we're here. And we've got 15 days to get to our next park. Only 5 days of that is travel. We'll have to do a lot less RV parks on the way down. More of this type of stuff. We usually do 2 days boondocking, 2 days RV park, just to rest our batteries a little bit. Our internal batteries, not our coach batteries. But I wanted to show you something. So, there's 11 now. 11 campers at Cracker Barrel. There's that fifth wheel. Travel trailer just pulled in down there. There's a van. It's our camper. It's a Class C. Another fifth wheel next to us. Small van camper. A conventional travel trailer right there. You see this with their slides out? They're taking up 3 spots. Don't do that. That's not what you're supposed to do. A Class C. Down here's a Class B plus and another Class C. So it looks like 11, if I counted right. 11 campers here at the Cracker Barrel. Now we did call ahead, made sure it was okay to camp in the parking lot. I suggest that you always do that when you're boondocking. And we went inside and had a meal. We spent $36, cheaper than what we would have paid camping somewhere. And we got a good hot meal after a long day's travel. Hey, y'all be safe out there. Follow us for more camping adventures. Good night.